Hey guys, look what I got. A big ass canvas. It has 3 coats of gesso on it. And Marcy mama told me to use some varnish on the gesso if I want to pour some epoxy over it, and if I don't want to have the epoxy released from the canvas. So it actually already dried. I'm gonna put about like 2 or 3 coats of Vasso varnish on it, and then I'm gonna support it from the bottom, because Marcy told me to make sure that the bottom is supported, otherwise it will dip in. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna put a piece of cardboard behind it, and I will try to create a this sandy ocean wavy thingy in big. So that's gonna be this one. All right, so varnish is on. I've supported the piece from 2 sides, and I did not put anything here in between. And I tell you why, because every piece of cardboard I tried to stick in here, it bulged the whole thing up, and I just couldn't get it nice because the weight of the frame pulled everything down. So I'm gonna fucking wing it as always. So starters, I'm going to put sand here. So I'm gonna mix resin with sand, and I'll put it here. And then I mix up some dark blue, lighter blue here, and I pour it here. And once that is almost cured, then I'm gonna do some wavy white here and there and blow it. That's basically what I'm thinking. And if you can hear my dog squeal, he is not in any distress. He just saw a crow flying past her territory, and she is pissed off because nobody asked her if the raven or the crow can fly through it. Anyways, so let's rock. Mix some resin. I'll be back. Okay, so I mixed in about 800 grams of resin, and I have a bunch of sand right here. And I'm just gonna get another tubby tub like this, and how should I do this? I'm not gonna use this because this is cracked. So. Anyway, here's the sand, and I'm gonna pour some resin over it. Should do it. And I start mixing. And one thing to know or learn when you open your shop is that bring your tools home when you come home from the shop. Don't leave your pedal mixer in there. Don't leave your screw gun in there. Don't leave your single one spirit level in there. You have to carry it home every single time because you don't know when you need it. And yeah. For more life advice, follow me on Instagram or OnlyFans. Oh, by the way, OnlyFans. I would like you guys to thank you. I would like to thank you guys for supporting me on this channel. Today we have reached 3,000 subscribers, which is exactly 1,000 more than what we had last time I was making an ocean wave art piece. So yeah, Sorry, it's just so hot and I'm trying to collect my thoughts and I'm trying to speak at the same time and breathe. So I would like to thank every single one of you for sticking with me, for subscribing to this channel, for watching me fumble around, making a mess and swear. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you guys, but thank you. Thank you for being here. And thank you for being this awesome community and helping each other out and creating this awesome space. I have talked to one of you about Discord channel. We might gonna do it after I manage to get the shop going, you know, and everything just settles down a bit and we get into a normal daily routine of things. So that is happening sometime in the future. But now I just can't divide my attention this much. And I would also like to thank for everyone who I need to keep this. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Craft. Now, as you remember, yesterday we started making an ocean scene, and despite the advice of my dear Marcy, I did not level out the canvas because I couldn't figure out how to level it out without actually bulging it in the opposite direction. And one thing followed another, and I had a friend come over too, and basically I poured about a couple of kilos of resin on top of the art piece, and it flash cured in some places, and let's just say this is the aftermath. Not the coffee. Coffee is good. We like coffee. Oh, coffee. Yes, my love. Okay, so what we're gonna do today, I am trying to salvage this polycarbonate sheet if I can and save the excess resin. It's still malleable, so I'm gonna collect it up and use it as a filler in some other project, because this is almost like a half a kilo of epoxy. But yeah, this happens sometimes, you know, when you're doing art. Sometimes it's not a clear win. Sometimes you lose. And this is one of those cases where, well, I wouldn't say I lost. I would say I learned a lesson, and I did not pay enough attention to details to succeed. Now, Oh, sorry about that. What does that mean? That means that my painting, it's not total garbage, but it will definitely need some kind of a repair. And that's what we're gonna do today. Try to fix what I messed up, really. Okay, this isn't going as well as I wanted it to. Uh, yeah, but this is what we do on Aginacraft, guys. We are not just doing the glam shots. We are fucking documenting everything. Because this, what I'm doing right now, is also part of the process. Not every art piece is gonna be your best ever masterpiece. First, there you go. Yay! I guess. Okay, so I got my plexiglass here, and I'm removing the excess epoxy from it. I'm trying to remove the excess epoxy from it. Okay, so I have a little bit of epoxy fused to the table, which is fine because I can always sand it down, you know, it's no big deal, really. Let me give you, like, you see, that is fused to the table because it's MDF, it's easy to clean up. Like that. So because it's MDF, it's easy to clean up, and I don't sweat it because I just sand it off. Really, I sand it flat. That's what I always do. Like every 2 or 3 months, I just sand it flat and. Okay. Yes. Anyway, let's try to fix this shit. So this is the piece what we have right now. It looks okay, you know, like all these thing is fused to the picture, which is fine. My problem is I have high spots here, 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 and here, and I need to make it flat and smooth, and somehow I need to make sure that these parts are filled here, here, and here. Okay, now I like the waves. The waves came out fine. You know, it's not the best, but it's alright, I guess. So, two ways I can go about this. Actually, one way I can go about this, to be completely honest with you, is that I have to sand the whole thing, this part, not sand it down, but sand it flat, and then I will have to try to coat it again. It's gonna be a challenge in itself. But yeah, so this is what's gonna happen now. I'm gonna do some sanding, and I see you guys when it's done. All right, so I'm back. Here's what I'm thinking. All right, here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to make a dam here, here, and there to try to level it again, just to fill it with blue here, here, and there. So I'm gonna flat coat it again, but I'm gonna make a dam, and then we try to like get it going that way. Hopefully that will help. So I sanded the thing. Down. It looks alright. We'll see if it will work or not. I really hope I can save this one though. This would be such a nice piece in the shop. I would be so happy if someone would buy it. Because this is gonna be like seriously one of a kind piece of art. Okay. I'm trying to build a dam. I know you can't see it, I'm sorry, but I have to do it this way because that's the only way I can actually reach around it properly, and I want to make sure that this guy won't leak, or at least only minimal leaks. No. Okay. Okay. That's good. Good. I sanded the edge as well. Hopefully that will do something for it. Okay. Okay, now I have a little bit of a dam. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking on doing. I will I will mix up some dark blue, and I will go here and just pour it on the edge here. And then once that almost cures, I am going to pour some clear over here, over it, to blend it in a little. And maybe I'm gonna do another froth here to even it out. That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, time to mix. Yeah. I left my power drill in the shop. I don't know if I said it in the first part of the video, but I have to manually mix. Now, when you manually mix, you have to absolutely make sure that the whole thing mixes together. And for that, you not just have to mix it in one direction, but in another direction, scrape the walls from the bottom to the top, from the top to the bottom, like in all weird directions, because this is not mixing per se. You're never gonna mix the epoxy with the hardener. You are just trying to get them as close to each other as possible. Okay, so it will never blend into one big liquid. It will still be two different liquids, but be very close to each other, and that's all you need, because you need to get the hardener to get to very close to all the epoxy resin molecules and get them to bond together. Okay, now I'm thinking I need to elevate this thing up a little. Yeah, I need to make sure that I'm not gonna fuse this to the fucking, what's it called? Guys, I'm so tired. Plexiglass. Yeah, I'm not gonna blend blend it to the plexiglass. Yes. So I went to swim last afternoon, and let me tell you about me and swimming. So basically, this friend of mine is from Holland, and he owns a sailboat. Now, he owns a very, very teeny tiny sailboat, and he is working on it for the last 3 years to make it seaworthy, and he managed to put it on water. And it needs a lot of work still, but this is his dream, to have a sailboat and sail around, and anyway. And he cannot put it in the docks because it's not deep enough or whatever. So anyway, he told me yesterday to go to the beach, okay, and check out his boat. And I was like very excited, because I only been on the boat once in my life. I'm like, oh hell, fucking yeah, I'm gonna go on that boat for sure. And so we got to the beach, and the boat is literally about just say 150 meters in the water. And I asked him, like, how do we gonna get there? And he goes, well, we're gonna swim. So I had to explain to him that I am from a landlocked country. I learned how to swim here in Greece, and I have a body shape of a potato crossed with a walrus. So I can swim if my life depends on it, I probably can swim as much as I need to survive, but willingly, dude, I can't do it. I'm fat, I'm out of shape. Like, I'm definitely not gonna do it. And he goes, don't worry about it, just start pedaling and you eventually get there. Anyway, so I did. Took me about 20 minutes, taking breaks and everything. But I managed it. I swam there. And then I sat on the boat for about 20 minutes, and I realized I have to swim out. So I gathered all my strength and swam out. And then we were lying on the sand and trying to have a meaningful conversation about something. And anyway, we were chatting until midnight, and I got home, and I woke up this morning, and I'm so sore. I can barely function as a human today. But I managed to swim by myself, so I had a big win yesterday because I was able to swim, and I did the longest swim I ever done before. And I'm so proud of myself that now I am a proper seaworthy sailor thingy. Yay, I guess. Uh, anyway, so mixed up some resin, and I want to put some deep dark blue on the edge. And you know what? We're gonna experiment a little again because coffee. I put a little bit of mica in it. See what will happen. So yeah, I learned how to swim, and now my furthest is 150 meters. I mean, if I have my goggles on, I have no problem because I can float to the end of times. But I have this problem. So I had an eye surgery when I was a kid, and ever since I just can't stand if anything goes close to my eye. Water too, and yeah, that messes with me a lot. All right, so it's time to pour. 20 minutes in. It's gonna be a long and rambling video. Okay, let's see where this float. This floats in the wrong direction. So I'm getting my popsicles out. And I start leveling. And I probably need to level this corner too. Just to get some like that. Okay, you know what? I need to lift it up a little bit more. On here. And lift it up a little bit more here. What? The good thing, when you put mica in it, you can see which way it floats better. Yeah, I need to lift it up. Because you can see the little mica pigments floating in one direction or another, even if it's very slow. Guys, I think it's it's a thing I've just done, and I swear to God I speak the language. I'm kind of happy about it. You know? Okay, I need to get okay, so this is the critical point of the project because I want to pour some clear, and I'm not sure if I want to get rid of the blue from the cup. Anyway, I got myself a nice bottle, you know. And guys. If you're still watching and you haven't left them, would you be so kind to remind me to buy more of these solar LED strips? Because this is the last one I'm using, and I rely on you guys to do my shopping because you guys are awesome, and I am a fucking idiot and I forget everything all the time. Anyway, so right now I'm trying to put this thing into the bottle and figure out how is it tied together, because obviously it's tied together in a weird fucking way. So once that's done, that thing goes in the jar like so. Something like that. Oh, there you go. I'm well trained, and you know, have I ever told you I'm a professional? I'm a professional bullshitter. Anyway, there you go. In it goes. Yes. Look, I done the thing. It, and I failed miserably. Okay, that's not it. Okay. Very exciting to watch. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know why I say guys all the time. Most of you are ladies. I need to learn more words in English, to be honest. You know, in my head, I sound smarter. Anyway, so in goes the blue. I'm scared, but this is all I can do. Hey, it rhymed. Okay, I'm just gonna leave you here, buddy. I'm gonna put you out of the way of the sun, because that's not gonna help us right now. Okay, I have some. It isn't blue. I have some blue on the bottom, but the liquid is clear, as far as I remember. So I'm gonna get some clear into this. I'm probably gonna make some seafoam with it. And here goes nothing. Yeet. I did the thing. I didn't think about it. I just started pouring. Well, I might have made... Oh my god, it looks beautiful. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. As you can expect from Agina Craft. Oh yeah, by the way, my name is Bela. Agina is the island I live on. And thus the channel is called Agina Craft, because I live here on Agina. But yeah, you might call me Agina if you like. I'm alright. So I'm trying to make sure that the two parts meet. So I'm making little channels in between, because epoxy likes to go where epoxy has been before, right? So I'm trying to like use this as a throttle or something to make sure that these guys are gonna meet up somewhere. Just a little. Okay. Now I need to use a little bit of alcohol because I can't use heat to get rid of the bubsies. Because if I use heat, I destroy the sellotape. Okay. This is going better than I expected. Which is kind of neat. Oh, I love the smell of alcohol in the morning. I sound like an alcoholic. Don't mind me. This isn't a kid-friendly channel. Okay, white. This much. And I need to use something white pigmentation thing. Okay. Now, again, I'm gonna do the liquid pigment, whatever. It's basically pigments dissolved in denatured alcohol, and it gives me fuck all salvation. So I'm gonna put a little bit in it. And I really want to have salves now. And because I will probably not do anything else with this piece. Probably. I will drip a drip of silicone in it. How much is a drip of silicone? All right. I spray it on my finger. This. Okay, I got 3 drips of silicone in it. And I'm gonna mix. And I'm gonna put some alcohol in it. Make it thin. And I have no idea what I'm doing at this point. As you got used to it by now. Okay. Okay, this looks ugly and disgusting. Just like me on Christmas Day. Right. It's time to ruin everything I built. All right. Heat gun. Okay. So I done a thing. Alright gang, here we go. This is it. And this is on purpose because it flash cured here, right here. And I used some alcohol to even it out and have a little texture all over the place. Anyway, so this is how she looks like. Ta-da. And it's about 2.5, 3 kilograms. So what I'm gonna do is I get some 2x4s and I put a small frame behind it to reinforce it. And it's going to be hung by that reinforcement. So it's gonna be safe to put on the wall. I kinda like it, kinda hate it, but I'm always like this with every art project I do. Yeah, so this is gonna go in the shop once it dries, and hopefully I can make a fortune selling it or not. Anyway, sorry that I don't have so many videos this week, but I'll try. Shop. It's a lot. I'm trying to put everything together. Anyway, thank you very much for supporting me on buymeacoffee.com. Again, everyone, you guys are fucking awesome. Thank you very much for supporting me on YouTube, leaving comments, sharing the videos and everything. I love you so much, and you give meaning to my life. Yeah, thanks again for being here and supporting me throughout this journey. I don't know what else to say. I hope you got something out of this video as usual. Okay, let me know in the comments what you think. As always, let's have a discussion about it. And I'm sorry, Marcy, I didn't reinforce the back of this thing. Next time I'll try to do better. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.